What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Leo.
My name is Andy. We are Simply Two Dudes, and today we're checking out Linkin Park Fighting Myself official audio. Now, I didn't do research on this one, so I'm not sure if this was an unreleased song from back in the days, like the last Linkin Park reaction we did. Hopefully you beautiful people can enlighten us, let us know. But I'm always here for Linkin Park, period. So let's go ahead, let's check it out. Last time, I want to say like the video, because I'm looking at the video right now. Last time, mind you, I'm getting old. I know you try to stay up to date with all the TikTok-y stuff and all the technological aspect of things on YouTube. And I want to say that the last video felt like it was taking like the AI kind of
like warping thing, yeah,
mixed with like, I want to say it was maybe live footage. I think you mentioned in the last one it was live footage mixed into like an AI effect thing.
Didn't you say they always do this anime stuff?
But this feels more like that AI stuff. Like, yeah, they do have certain videos where it's animation, but yeah, last video and this one are giving me like, just seeing this already giving me like that effect. Like, I'm like, is this about to be one of those warpy AI? I know I might not look old, but I definitely sound
ancient.
Let's just get into it. See what I mean? Hey! Yes, sir!
Now, sometimes these thoughts in my head speak so loud. Every little thing that I think about just builds on top of the pain and doubt. Even though I wanna just let it out, I try to act like I don't mind it. Try to keep my mouth so quiet, but sitting there in my silence just seems to amplify it. When I thought that keeping this inside would make it better, I never thought that I would end up ruining it forever. But every time I think I got everything put back together, I end up making more regrets, Falling from grace, I watch it all come apart, knowing I could have changed it all from the start. Fighting myself, I always lose. Fighting myself, I always lose. I didn't want you to think I'm worn out so easily. I wish I'd held it in so you never knew it built up inside of me. Now I don't know how it overflowed, spilled out unwillingly, but now everything that I learned to hate came out for you to see. I don't want you to promise you can change everything and make it better, cause you can bet I'm gonna end up ruining it forever. And every time you think you got everything put back together, I end up making more regrets, Falling from grace, I watch it all come apart, knowing I could have changed it all from the start. Fighting myself, I always lose. Fighting myself, I always lose. Falling from grace, I watch it all come apart, knowing I could have changed it all from the start. Fighting myself, I always lose. Fighting myself, I always lose.
It's trippy. Bro, this is heavy, bro.
I can't run with this weight on my back. I can't see cause I'm focused on the past. I can't breathe, I need to break free from the anger that is constantly inside me. I can't run with this weight on my back. I can't see cause I'm focused on the past. I can't breathe, I need to break free from the anger that is constantly inside of me. From grace, I watch it all come apart, knowing I could have changed it all from the start. I can't breathe, I need to break free from the anger that is constantly inside of me. From grace, I watch it all come apart, knowing I could have changed it all from the start. I can't breathe, I need to break free from the anger that is constantly inside of me.
Goodness gracious.
Why are we holding this song?
Bro, mind you, I don't know. Once again, this is the one time I didn't have like a chance to actually go look back to like really research it. Cause I know what was it, Lost? I don't remember if it was Lost, where it's part of the. I know that I don't know if it's every 10 years or 20 years that they drop like an extra song that wasn't released. You know what I mean? Like they did it before, and they did it again now. So I don't know if this song was another one of those songs that was in the vault and never released. I'm not sure. Y'all gonna have to let us know.
Like I get it that they're in the booth or whatever, they're recording, they're about to do an album, and it kind of all sounds the same. And then when they go present it, like, hey, this is like one of the songs that we like a lot, but it kind of all sounds the same, and you kind of like just disregard it. But this is fire. Yeah. Like this is just absolutely fire.
It still fits. Like if it is something that was made, like obviously before, rest in peace, Chester. But it's just the fact that if it was made like 10, 20 years ago, whatever it might be, bro.
You feel me?
And you're hearing this now, this fits even to today. Like hearing it now, I'm like, damn, it fits perfectly with everything that we have out now. Like it sounds that good. Like
I'm curious to see what's else that's missing.
Like it almost feels like they were ahead of their time, bro. Like for this alone, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I can hear this all day.
Yeah. Like you can literally have them perform this. I mean, rest in peace, Chester. But if he was still alive, you know, seeing him perform the song,
you see,
will be the same.
But now that you said that, it makes an interesting point because I want to say their style of music kind of changed up.
Yeah, once
back then this was heavy, but then it kind of got
once they hit the main. I'm sorry, but mainstream Transformer.
That's what I always said. The Transformer album.
It is. It's just
New Divide and all that.
Yeah, it just is. I'm not saying it's bad.
That's the thing. I feel like bands are always gonna change. Like even for me, like there's so many bands that I've listened to in the past that I don't, and I'll be real with y'all, I don't listen to as much anymore because it wasn't that style anymore. Like I guess what I was feeling in the moment in that time is they're no longer creating that kind of music. Mm-hmm. So I kind of like moved on and trying to find other bands that kind of like fit that same, you know. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting. Like we said, the fact that when he was alive, their music kind of changed. Their style changed up, like you said, with New Divide and all that, and all the newer stuff that, I'll be real, I wasn't really like hearing as much of. I wasn't really feeling as much compared to Meteora, that heavier. The moment it started, bro, I was like, oof. This took me back. I was a kid again. I was like, yes, yeah. I'm here to mosh. I'm here to.
Like it reminds me of like turning on MTV, right? And like seeing this on MTV like late at night, like talking about 4 a.m. when they're all playing the music videos. Literally, that's what it was.
This was very, very refreshing for something that might have been old, if that makes sense. Yeah. It's very refreshing. Like always, I have to say this, especially the fact that he's no longer here. Like hearing a lot of these lyrics, I'm like, bruh, it's almost like if it's a cry in a sense. Like, yeah, a lot of people can relate to the lyrics. I'm sure even to this day, it's relatable. But it always makes me sad knowing, like, listening to this and how things turned out. I'm like, damn, bro. It was always like a cry in a sense. Like, this is what I'm going through. This is what's happening in my life. And I understand that that's not always the case either. Like, when certain singers, they might come up with lyrics just off of other people's stories and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of the songs that we hear, especially from Linkin Park, I feel like it's based off of like them, their emotions, their feelings and stuff like that. So it definitely hits a lot harder, especially now. Once again, rest in peace, Chester. Big respects to Linkin Park. This is heavy, bro. I definitely enjoyed this. And I'm curious to know if there's anything else that they're hiding in the vault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Beautiful people, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that post notification bell. See me post another video, like the video for the boys, and don't forget to comment down below what video we should react to next.
I definitely enjoy it because I know there's certain real quick. I know there's certain songs that they have where Chester's mostly doing the singing and screaming, and then you have like certain songs like this where Mike Shinoda's doing like most of the rapping. Like I really enjoy that, bro. Like Bleed It Out and stuff like that, like in the end and stuff like that, where he's really like rapping and singing. But this was heavy. This was heavy, nonetheless. That's all I wanted to point out. Thank you.
Remember, keep it simple.
Yeah.
And we'll see you beautiful people in the next one.
Never simple.
Peace.
Remember, love you. Peace.